Welcome to Cheers. I'm your host, Avery Woods. Hi, Becca. How are you? So good to
I'm
meet
good.
you.
I'm having a great morning. You guys are so nice. I love your little team. It's like
Oh
fun.
my God, thank you. You're so gorge.
Oh my
Like
God.
you walked in and I said, how can someone be even hotter in person?
Stop. I love you. Oh my
Your little
God.
mini
Clip
skirt.
that.
No, we will. And it's funny because I was like, I just started my period. I feel like shit.
You look
This
stunning.
You're so nice. But I'm just wearing sweatpants. You walk in this little mini skirt and heels, and I said, period. Thank you for dressing up for us today, for the both of
I like
us.
it. It's like fun. But I'm also like, I live in like a sweatsuit every day
Yeah,
normally.
same.
But you like really your hair is like beautiful.
Oh my God, thank you.
And your
It's
face.
Eric. He put
Your hair.
like 40 feet of tape-ins in my hair.
Yep.
My
I
hairdresser.
have K-tips. You
Yep.
want K-tips? I love
Oh,
it.
okay. You have K-tips.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like learning about extensions. I'm new to it.
Wait, last night, actually, this morning, I was watching your episode with Brooke Schofield.
Oh, I love her, yeah.
And did you know that we had like a war?
No.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
my.
no, no. We're back together. We were together last night at a hair event. That's what made me think of
Oh,
it.
okay. Wait, I kind of want the lore. Like what
Yeah, you
happened?
didn't know that?
No, I literally did not know that.
That was like my biggest scandal for like a couple years. Like we like had this huge like public kind of thing. Well, okay, I was supposed to be on her podcast, or no, I was supposed to have a podcast with her. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I've had like 3 cups of coffee. If I'm like,
No, you're
getting
fine.
I'm
I'm
having, like,
literally
everything I
drinking an
drink.
Alani as we're talking.
I used to love
so.
those things. Damn, they should sponsor me. I love
Alani,
Alani.
Becca needs PR.
Literally,
There's some
please.
Alanis.
Yeah, we were supposed to have a podcast and I like backed out at the last minute and she was rightfully so like upset with me. And then she like went on her podcast on Canceled and like started talking about what happened and I was just really mad at her for like she talked about it like on 3 different podcasts and I like understand now why she did that, but I was so mad at the time. We were like enemies. Like she was my arch nem.
Wait, I literally had no idea. I'm gonna go look up all of this later.
Yeah, maybe don't. Let's not rehash that. Honestly, she was like right. You know when like you kind of do fuck up. Like
Yeah.
I did not communicate. I thought that, but I got to tell her last night because it was like my first time like actually having like a long conversation with her.
Mhm.
It was honestly because of like boy drama behind the scenes.
Oh,
That's why I
really?
backed out. And like
Okay.
I had just signed to like a new agency and I got to like finally like tell her the truth of like why I did it. And that was like healing, I think, for both of us. So.
For sure.
But yeah, we are friends again, finally.
I feel like when you have a social media drama or made up drama or whatever the case may be, and you can finally like see that person in real life, it's always like, yeah, this
You're
is all.
actually just a girl.
Yeah,
Like,
you're just
I
a girl.
built her up to be like my enemy for so long, and then I was 23 when like this whole war went down, and like I thought that I would hate her forever, and then you're like, that was funny. Like it's fun to have like an arch nemesis like for lore reasons, but at the end of the day, it's like whatever. You know what I mean?
Have
Like,
you
who
ever
cares?
had any other like arch nemesis on social media? Like any other wars?
Food God.
Who
I
the
hate
fuck
Food
is
God.
who the fuck is Food God?
I hate him. I talk about him way too much. I'm really giving this man like a lot of free PR, but like he is Kim Kardashian's like ex-best. I don't know if they're still best friends.
Wait,
That guy. Yes.
Jonathan?
Can you look up on his Wikipedia if it still says that we're dating? We never dated.
I was gonna say I know him as Jonathan, but
Look up like Food God Becca Moore. I want to see if it comes up.
wait. So you're basically what you're saying is you're a Kardashian.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Adjacent, yeah.
Okay,
I'm
got
kidding,
it.
no.
You're
I just like started a random war with him one day and then he got mad and he like blocked me on every platform. And then I like made another video about it being like, Food God just blocked me on, I didn't even tweet about him. He blocked me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube or something like crazy.
He's
Something
having
like
a temper
weird.
tantrum.
Snapchat or something. Yeah. All because I said like, if I was president, I would put him on house arrest, which like, God forbid, I would. Some
Why would
people
you
need to
put
be on
him-
house arrest.
Wait, why would you?
I just
put
don't
him on-
like him. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I just don't like him.
Yeah, no, I get it.
He's like evil online. Like he cyberbullies all these. I don't know. It was just a random day, but yeah, that one I feel like was warranted, and he's still my arch nem. Food God.
Just like a normal Wednesday for you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can do that tomorrow.
No, literally.
I can have
so
a new one
true.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I think you're my favorite type of person to exist because you're hot and funny.
I love
That
it.
never exists anymore. I feel like people. No, here's my thing, and you can agree or disagree, but I feel like social media has gotten a little bit too serious lately. Like,
Yeah.
hot girls don't want to be funny or do funny trends because they just want like that aesthetic hotness. Why can't we be both?
There is like, I know, anytime I try to be hot online, like it gets like 2 views. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stick in my niche. But
No, literally, I posted a video this morning of me in my nightgown last night using powers to pour a glass of wine in my hair bonnet. I've never looked worse, but it's fucking funny. Like, I don't care, you know?
I know, and I will say there is like a stereotype that like there's like pretty girl humor, and it's like meh, like I hate that vibe. Like not to be pick me of like I'm different than most girls, but
You're
there
like, I'm
is
so
like
different.
yeah, like I'm different. I know everyone should be hot. I like being hot.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Well, I mean, yeah, you walked in this mini skirt and I said, damn, look at those legs.
No, stop. I love you.
Yeah, start your shit. No, I followed you a really long time ago. I followed
Really?
you for years. Yeah, I remember like when you first started blowing up and you would do those videos talking about your like guys that would DM you
Yes.
and you'd just be
Yeah.
like, ew, and like stop. And I was
Those are
like,
my, like
for
OG thing.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh
crazy.
yeah, I
I have to
followed
get
you
back
for
to
so
that.
long ago, like so long ago, and I remember your dry, sarcastic humor. I was like, that's my exact type of humor.
Some people don't get it still. I don't know. But yeah,
Well,
I was like rating DMs I would get from men. And then I did like the loyalty test, not to like really dig up my lore. But yeah, I used to like DM girls' boyfriends
yes,
and like see if they would cheat.
yes,
They would
and
like
pe
pay me. I needed money back
oh
then. They were giving me like $5.
yeah, wouldn't they say like this is my boyfriend, DM him?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I remember that.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
I got so much like content. That honestly made me like jaded from like dating men. I do think that like I have this like I I I think there is something in me that is like like I don't trust men very much.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know I make a joke about it online, but like I don't believe that any man is like loyal right now. I don't know why.
I'm like thinking about the last 12 years of my husband. I'm like,
No, not your husband though. That one doesn't count. But like I do think that like yeah, there is something in me that's like yeah, I don't really know.
do you think that's because of you pulling those pranks, or is that because of your
Maybe.
other experience with men?
I think I just internalize everyone's like crazy stories. Like even the TikToks that I see of girls being like, "Who the fuck did I marry?" And then like I had a bad experience with a couple guys that I date, or like one guy that I dated, and then even like the girl that I like the masculine energy, like something about that, I don't trust it anymore. Like
Mm-hmm.
something I'm like really doing like therapy right now, but I'm like I don't know.
I love that and I love therapy.
No same.
Okay, I want to know about your background, where you came from, and like starting on social media. You're from Ohio, yeah?
Yeah.
When did you come to LA?
Like 3 years ago, I think I was in Nashville. I was writing for a sorority blog. Like I was the voice of Total Frat Move. And then I quit, and then I came to LA. So it was like 3 years ago, and I was supposed to do a podcast with Brooke.
Oh,
So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. That's kind of giving like Gossip Girl energy. You writing for a sorority blog.
I know I've done like so many different lives. Yeah, that was weird.
How did you grow up? Like, did you have a normal childhood? What was growing
Yeah,
up in Ohio like?
we were poor compared to like my friends at least. Like we lived
Hmm.
in the suburbs, but like on like the poor street in the suburbs, and I always used to talk about that. But then I went home, and then my sister was like, "I really think you should stop telling people that we were poor because." Other people have it so much harder, and she's so right. Like there's so many levels of like poverty. I thought that we were living in poverty. Like we were on every financial like assistance that you could be on. So
Sure.
I just assumed that we were like really poor, but other people have it worse. Anyway, yeah, I kind of grew up being like, if I can make like $30,000 a year, like I will be set for life. And I didn't ever think that I could live in LA. Like that was never even like on the table. I always knew that I like love to entertain my friends, but I thought that I would be doing that at like in a corporate setting, like being like
Hmm.
the silly one. And like, yeah. So
The sorority that you wrote a blog for, did you go to school there?
I went to Ohio University, and no, it was like I got that job after I
Okay.
started making TikToks.
So did you graduate from college?
Yeah,
What did you study?
communications and marketing.
Oh, okay.
hmm
Makes sense.
Yeah, I never thought though. I thought I would be working in HR. So this is like a crazy pivot, but I was writing for like every sorority. Like I was just like a random. It wasn't for like my specific one.
Hmm.
But then like that company I think went bankrupt. So
Oh.
sorry. I hope it wasn't my fault.
Oh.
I
R.I.P. Sending love to them.
know I miss them so
So,
much.
so when did you start posting content seriously?
I think the first video I made went viral. So I was like,
Ever? Like,
well, the first one, I mean, technically it was like my mom being like crazy.
oh,
And then the second one, yeah, it was like me rating my like date party dates
mm,
when I was in a sorority. Were you in a sorority? Do you know what I'm talking about when I
no,
say that? Okay. Like a
no.
date part, you were? Okay. Date parties are like when a guy like invites you to his like party and then you're his date. So it's like basically that. And I would like rate them and like make fun of the men that I was going on dates with. And that went, I mean, back then though, it was like easier to go by. It was like 2021.
So
Yeah.
easy. I remember in like 2019, 2020,
I was anti TikTok back then.
dude, anything you posted, and I think back and I'm like,
I could have like
I
been a
could have had
millionaire if I was like posting back then. I wish I did.
anyone could have been a Charlie D'Amelio if you're
Literally.
just consistent. But I was also working as a full-time nurse during the pandemic, so
Oh
like
my
I didn't have
God.
fucking time. But
Good for you.
I would post like one TikTok and then 4 months later post another when I look back and I'm like, every single one of those TikToks were getting hundreds of thousands of
I
views when I
know.
had no followers.
I was like addicted to it right away. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this is awesome. I'm a waitress in Ohio. I'm gonna keep going. I was like on unemployment. And yeah, just like every day I was like before work, I would like make one TikTok because I was like, I have so many stories about men and I like hate all these men. It's so easy. Like I have so much material. And then I total sorority move or total frat move reached out to me and I was like, okay, bye, I'm leaving. I was a bartender. I like kept going um for like a year in Ohio, like taking I took it seriously because I was like addicting. Like I was
Mhm.
like, you guys like this? I have so many of these. Like I can keep going. I really loved it. And I still do love it. But yeah, it's definitely evolved.
Yeah, and I just think the way you went about it was so funny. And but you also have like that kind of on character or on screen character that you like your persona is so different. So it's interesting to me too, like watching your podcast, seeing you in like your more,
Not in character.
yeah,
Yeah.
like your true self.
Yeah, I'm very different.
Yeah. But I
Yeah.
also think everyone kind of has that, right? Like,
Yeah.
unless you're a lifestyle creator, like I feel like I'm the same person, but like if you have a niche, people like you kind of feed into that, which you know
Mhm.
is going to do well, and like you're being funny and sarcastic, but you also have a very like intuitive side for your podcasts, which I really appreciate.
Thank you for saying that. Yeah. It is I definitely have two different vibes online. One is like big sister, I would say, on my podcast. And I'm like definitely not in character on my pod, like ever. I'm literally just talking. But then, yeah, on TikTok, I kind of slip into like I wish I could be like a vlogger girl, but no one really cares about my real life like that. I don't know. So,
That's not true.
oh my God, thank you.
Just do it.
But like, yeah, I don't, it's like fun though to make like little bits like and
Mhm.
make it into like a TikTok. Like, I actually really like doing that. But yeah, my podcast is where I'm like crying on my pod all the time. I'm like really like, it's really vulnerable about my real life.
Yeah.
So
When did you start it?
a year ago, um, I was at a very different place. I think mostly it was like, oh my God, guys, I just found out that I'm gay or like queer.
Mm-hmm.
And I use that as an umbrella term, by the way. I'm bi. But I thought that it would be like interesting to document like figuring out that you like girls at like I was 25. And then yeah, things have changed now. But
What sparked the like look internally that you might be bi? Like, what made you realize, like, wait, I might actually like women as well as men?
it's weird because like I knew I had so many other things to focus on that I didn't I was like I also like men, so I'm just going to ignore this, like whatever. Like and the type of girl that I was interested in. I lived in Ohio and then Nashville. So like I didn't really see a lot of I like a tomboy kind of like lesbian
Mhm.
girl who's like I don't know, like they're not I didn't see them as much. So when I met my ex and then I was like, okay, it's time for me to like address this. Like I like her.
Mhm.
So yeah, kind of like I DM'd her and I didn't think that we would date and then we dated. And then I realized, oh my God, I like romantically like her, so I must be bi. Like for real, for real.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was that your first ever girlfriend?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a year-long relationship, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And how was that?
Oh my gosh.
Well, it was a very public relationship and also a very public breakup. Like you guys, didn't you guys legitimately like break up
Online.
on the
Yeah.
podcast?
Yeah. she was supposed to come on my pod that week, and then we like that week I like brought up a fight that we had had, and I was like, I need to like address this because like I feel uncomfortable. And then she was like, I think we should just give up. And then I was like, oh, okay. And then she was like, but I'll still come on your podcast. Let's just announce that we're breaking up. And yeah, that did not go well.
I watched a clip from that and I was thinking in my head, like, wow, the bravery that you have though posting that.
I didn't know that it
Mm.
was brave what I was doing. Ugh, ugh.
Well, it's just a very vulnerable thing. And
Mhm.
I think like a lot of women would record something like that and be like, yeah, I'm never gonna go live with this. But I think it also helped a lot of people maybe in a similar situation, but also shows like how real you are that you chose to go live with that because not a lot of people would.
Well, I thank you for saying that, but that wasn't real. Like that isn't, I regret doing that like so much every day, basically.
You regret posting that episode?
Hmm.
How come?
I wasn't really being truthful in what I was saying.
Mm,
And I wasn't being sensitive to a topic that is so triggering for so many queer women and queer people in general. And I wish that I had more information and I wish that I asked more people about what I was about to do. But I kind of just trusted someone and then I feel like it did more harm than good. The reason that I posted that is because we were already getting, I was already, our relationship was already subject to a lot of speculation and people, I don't think people had it right. Like they thought that maybe I was just experimenting with my girlfriend, which so that was making me frustrated.
mm-hmm.
And I already had a vendetta against online speculation. So I was like, what if we just say this
Mm-hmm.
so that people will like leave us alone and not think that like I'm breaking up with you for, I don't know. I
You
don't
were trying
even,
to create like a narrative.
yeah. And it wasn't true. So I regret doing that a lot. But I wanted to post it because half of me, like, I wanted to stay with her and I thought it was noble to like protect her.
You could tell how emotionally invested you were in her just by being on camera. And I don't know your ex and I've never met her personally, so I never want to like judge someone I've never met before, but I do think the emotion that was shown on camera and also like physical affection, you could tell how devastated you were, and I didn't feel that same reciprocation. But also like when a camera's on, it's you can never tell when someone's really emotional. But like, do you know when like a couple sits down that's like the internet couple and they announce their like breakup and it's
Mhm.
devastating to everyone? Like we've seen those a million times, and you can tell like one wants it to happen and the other one doesn't want it to happen.
It's so weird because now I can see that, but I didn't have. It's so weird how brainwashed you can
No, of
be.
course, but
I
also
didn't have any
it's
idea.
so fresh for you in that moment. You're so emotional. Like, I get
It's like
it.
so much cognitive dissonance of like, I look back and I'm like, oh my God, I was so naive. Even that was what, 6 months ago or 7 months ago or something? Like, how have I changed this much and like realized hashtag like Kylie Jenner, like, this is my year of realizing things. Like, how did I change this much in this small amount of time? Like, I
Hmm.
can see it makes me sorry, my body, I feel like anxious talking about it, but I can just see so many and as time goes on, I have like memories flash up and they make me mad now just having this amount of therapy and like work that I've done on myself and getting to spend so much time with like queer women who I believe have my best interests in mind. I didn't know what happened was not okay, I think. I shouldn't have said that, but I feel like I wasn't protected. And I think the other person involved had like a decade of experience being a queer YouTuber. And I think she needed to like kind of protect her image in a more, I don't know, in a way that she didn't really care like what happened to me. So, but like it's hard to believe that about your girlfriend. You're like,
Yeah.
people were trying, like everyone was telling me like what happened was like messed up. I didn't believe them still for like a couple months after that. I was like, no, like you guys don't get it. Like, and then one day you get the realization and you're like, oh my God, now I understand what happened. And like you just wake up and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy.
Well, also, I think when you're so emotionally invested and you love someone, and also it was your first relationship with a woman and for a long time,
Hmm.
I think your emotions always protect you from what's really in front of you. And that's a
Yeah.
very normal thing. It's like a guard you put up, but also what you were saying about how you can't believe how much you've grown in such a short amount of time. I think there's a lot of growing to do when you're on your own. Like when
Hmm.
you're not with someone, you're able to fully focus on yourself. Like I think a lot of people get the opportunity to flourish by themselves and make like a
Oh my
stride
God.
forward when you don't have someone
There to
with
kind of
you.
like dull the
Yeah.
real life. Like in that relationship, I wasn't happy, but I didn't understand that that wasn't just how everyone feels in relationships. Like I didn't understand. I was like, this is the best that it can get because like I love her. Like
Hmm.
I love her. And then any feedback I was getting from people in my real life or like online, I was like, no, they just don't see us when we're like together alone. Like we love each other so much.
Yeah,
And
you're always like internally defending them.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you learn to like not tell people what's actually
Hmm.
going on. And, I have so much cognitive dissonance about that relationship still. I'm like, my phone will like show me a memory of us like going grocery shopping together and we look so happy. And, but then I'm like, did she know, like the version of me, like, did she know that this was going to end? Like, I don't know.
Hmm.
Now I'm learning so much about how, like, just because you're excited to be in your first relationship with a woman and you feel so in love and like you think that a woman has your best interests in mind, like, and that they are going to protect you and you're going to be together forever. And you think that they feel the same way, I guess. But now I know to have the same boundaries with women that I have with men.
And also, even though experiences like that can be really shitty, you can tell how much you've learned from it being your first relationship with a woman. That I think no matter if you date a man or a woman and end up with them for the rest of your life, like you've learned so many lessons, and I feel like you'll know what characteristics to look for, to
Oh
avoid,
yeah,
and
totally. I would encourage like a maybe a baby gay. That's what girls are or like people are called when they're in their like first relationship or like experimenting for the first time. Maybe like find someone in the same like level of like experience because
sure.
it's hard to navigate when I felt like I was just the underdog the entire time. And I've been in relationships with men before and like I've dated before. I mean, I was like 25, 26, and you think that you're prepared, but it's like an entirely different heartbreak when it's there was so much on the line and for her there wasn't. Like for me it was huge. Like bringing a girl back to meet my family, like that is a huge step for me as someone who has presented as straight her entire life and like everyone has perceived me as straight. So that inherently brings weight. Dating a woman for the first time, like
Totally.
you are opening yourself up to be perceived differently, and it is different. Being a baby gay, I didn't think it was gonna be like sensitive, but it was. It ended when we ended. It felt even more heavier. Like I don't know. I just felt like I feel like I'm different forever
Hmm.
because of that relationship. And when you date someone that has like way more relationship experience with women, it feels at least that they get away like whatever, like this is just how it is, like you know what I mean. So
Hmm.
I would really encourage people to like find people that are around the same level
Okay.
of queerness.
No, I love that because like I'm obviously straight, but
No,
I think I love when I have people on with different backgrounds and experiences so that my listeners can,
yeah.
there's probably so many people that understand and empathize and also are still learning and experimenting and, you know, trying to figure out who they are and who they want to be with. So
Hmm.
I love that you're talking about that. I think it's important too.
Yeah, it was. You think you know and are gonna be okay, and then it happens, and you're like, oh my God, that was weird.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Do you talk to your ex? Or did you guys talk after the breakup or that was it?
I got okay. So we broke up. We kept dating after that podcast episode went up for like a month.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, we were like quarantining together basically. I don't know,
Okay.
like we were just like everyone doesn't want us to be together. Let's like secretly be together.
Hmm.
And then one day she went on a cruise. I was supposed to go on a cruise with her, and then we broke up, and like we posted it. So we were like, she went on a cruise with her best friend instead, and we were in the middle of a conversation, and she literally didn't hear from her ever again for 22 days. And I feel like I've told this story multiple times, so I'm sorry if this is a repeat story to anyone,
I'm
but
genuinely asking for my own selfish reasons because I haven't heard this story.
I got robbed on the 22nd day, and I called her, and then she let me go to her house. And I thought that maybe she had like ghosted me to fix us. Like I thought maybe she was doing like a detox, like a no contact detox,
Okay.
because that is how like even on leading up to the day that she ghosted me, we were like everything
Mm-hmm.
like in a relationship. Like we were being physical, we were like FaceTiming every day. And then I don't know, one day she got on a cruise, didn't hear from her. I got robbed. I called her, and then she lets me come to her house, and then I thought that we were going to like pick up where we left off kind of, and I also had just gotten robbed while I was home, and I was like terrified. And then she basically, I know now, like had already, I don't know, started dating
Moved
someone.
on.
Yeah, but I didn't know then.
Mm-hmm.
It was just very confusing. So
Well, it's also, I think, in any relationship, when you have spent so much of your time together, and also, again, it being your first relationship with a woman for a year, it's a long time.
hmm
When there's a certain heartbreak behind it when you know that they've moved on so quick because you
hmm
feel like, okay, well, how important was I?
yeah,
You've always like been really kind and like obviously with every relationship things happen off camera that no one needs to know publicly, but
hmm
I think that you've been respectful, you've been honest, but also you've shared your very vulnerable and raw experience for people that maybe have been in your situation or are in your
yeah.
situation.
I think my motivation behind like even talking, like, allowing myself to talk about it is I'm okay and I have grown so much and I'm grateful that that ended. And I hope that both of us peacefully like live our own lives because I'm grateful to her for letting me go. And
Hmm.
like I felt discarded, like I felt like just so confused and like discarded and all of this stuff. But now I'm like, thank you for doing that because I wouldn't have started. I'm like doing acting classes. I have so many more friendships. I have so many more career things going for me now. But yeah, while we were dating, I just felt I didn't feel motivated. So I'm just
Hmm.
happy to be out of that relationship. And
Living for yourself.
yeah. And I do hope that people understand that if you go through like an unhealthy breakup or like a relationship, like you're gonna be okay. Like scientifically, like you eventually will be okay.
Totally. It
You
just
just
takes
have
some
to.
time
It takes time,
for
and
sure.
it's so hard. But yeah.
Okay, moving on to happy subjects. I because I feel like you have your online persona and then you're you. But for people that don't know you, aren't familiar with you, how would you describe yourself and who you are?
I feel like I'm finally like at a place with social media where like I feel like I am being the most authentic version I've ever been
That's
online.
amazing.
Um, I would definitely. I've always been like a for the girls girl. Like I've loved women my whole life.
100%.
So I guess that is how I describe myself as like a girl's girl. But yeah, I don't know
When someone meets you and they walk away, what do you hope that they are thinking about when they leave your presence? How about
that
you?
I listen to them and like I care about it.
Oh, I love
Like, I feel like I
that.
love meeting new people.
So you're an intuitive listener.
I try.
I
Yeah.
love that.
I want to hear about other people's experiences. Yeah. I like story times. So like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
hearing anecdotes. That's
Yeah.
my favorite.
What made you so brave to go online and like talk about your experience with guys?
I think I thought the world was ending. It was COVID. I think I thought the world was ending.
Mm.
And
So you're like, I don't give a fuck.
yeah. And then I like honestly, you do kind of have to get rid of your ego and like put
Hmm.
yourself in a position to be perceived.
Yeah.
Even now, I'm like, oh my God. Like even this interview, I'm like, oops, but whatever.
No, no,
Like,
no, no, no,
no,
no.
like it's scary, but it's like I don't know. Other people can like I've like people can watch the same interview or the same TikTok or the same anything, my podcast episode, and some people will be like, "Oh, that was entertaining," and some people will be like, "This girl is the stupidest girl I've ever experience in my life.
That's the internet, though.
And that's just life, though. Like, that is
Yeah, totally.
bird's eye view. Like, that is everyone that you come in contact with.
Totally. I know I always say, like, on the internet especially, like, not everyone's gonna like you, but also in person, like, I've never been obsessed with everyone I've ever met.
Yeah.
Like, you just meet people sometimes and you don't vibe, and that's okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
Right. Like, other people can have different experience. And I am not, it's not my, that is something I learned in therapy. It's not my job to, like, um, fine tune myself to every person I meet. Like, I can be perceived and not liked and be okay with that.
Sure. What was the moment that you realized social media could be your job?
When I honestly, the total frat move thing, when I got hired, I was like, no way. And then I don't know, I honestly, I went to dinner with Connor Wood. You know Fibula?
Oh, yeah, I do know him. Yes, I met him at Unwell Miami. He
He's
is
like
really
iconic.
funny. Okay, yeah.
And I went to dinner with him and my friends, and he was like, you should be making this much. And I was like, oh, what? So then, like, honestly, he really helped me a lot. He was like my mentor 3 years ago, kind of.
I love when people on social media are like that
Yeah, he
because
like
there
helped
are
me.
so
He's so
many
nice. Like,
gatekeepers.
yeah, why
And
though?
I think back to like all the people that I met, and I'm like, if I would have known some of
No,
this
I
information,
always
it's
say to people, like,
crazy.
you should charge a lot of money. That way, like, the standard is charging a lot of money. Like, it is, we're shooting commercials for brands.
Yes.
They have
Also,
money. They're
like
fine.
we all help each other in this
Yeah.
industry. Like I was talking on TikTok about how I'm going to do a whole solo episode on the podcast about social media growth because I'm
Hmm.
like there is room for everyone. When people try to gatekeep, I'm like there are millions of people that are making a shit ton of money on social media.
Everyone
There's room
should.
for
It's,
so
like,
many people.
awesome.
You just have to be motivated and consistent.
I
Like,
know. You kind of have to get rid of your ego. There's so many people in my real life that I'm like, you are so funny and you could totally make a living online, but they are too cool. But, like, honestly, I get that. Some people, like, they don't need it. They're like, whatever. I don't care.
yeah, also I'm like sometimes I tell people I'm like I love you and I know you'll be so successful on social media, but I know it would destroy their mental health.
That's what I'm saying. It's almost like not, if you are willing to, like, I mean, look at my past year. Like, I really haven't. This is, if you want to sign yourself up for the journey of a lifetime where you are like, you have to get over like the please like me internet like
Yes,
thing of
because you'll
like,
never
you're never
win.
gonna win. So it's like,
Yep.
you really, it destroys some people. So it depends. You have to be really mentally strong.
Yeah, I've gotten so many DMs from people when I talk about growing on social media and they're like, "Girl, I had one TikTok go viral." And from that one TikTok, the amount of comments I was getting, I immediately was like, I'm never posting again.
Yeah.
Because it's true. Like when you attract a lot of those views, you're getting complete strangers from all over the world telling whatever opinion. But if you don't have that backbone, the internet is your damned if you do, damned if you don't, no matter what.
No, I know. You have to like really let go of like, and it kind of teaches you a lot about life. Like, it's like, okay, people cannot like me, but
Totally.
I don't know. I try to be my authentic version of myself because I realize that I connect with way more girls
Yeah,
when I'm not in character all the time.
for sure.
So
Has there ever been anything that you've posted that you've been like, oh my God, I'm deleting this immediately, or like I shouldn't have
yes,
posted that?
all the time. Yeah. Sometimes I'll like make a video about a date that I went on, and then I'll be like, oh my God, fuck. Like, sorry, everyone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah. I love the word fuck. I'm constantly saying it.
like sometimes it's just like like I shouldn't have done that. Yeah. Some people that have come after, I don't know.
Have you ever had issues with people not wanting to date you because they know about your social media or like know that you'll talk about the experience?
Hmm.
Like on like on a dating app or because
No,
I
I
talked about
think,
this the other day where I have friends that would match with people on dating apps and then they like schedule a date and then the guy ends up canceling because they're like, wait, I saw that you talk about dates on social media and like I don't want you to talk about our
yeah,
date.
yeah. Well, it's almost like I respect that more than someone who I have also, flip side, gone on dates with people who I think didn't like me and they're only dating me because they wanted,
Oh.
like, I'm just thinking of one person, but like he
Mm.
had a brand and I feel like he was only going on. We did not get along. Like, and I could tell that he was like really trying to foster that relationship with me. And I was like, you hate me. Like, you do not like me. Why do you keep asking me on dates?
Have you gone on any dates since your breakup?
Yes.
Guys and girls?
Yes.
Period.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I just can't find the connection with men again after that.
Really?
But also, when you like date someone and like you kind of feel traumatized from that relationship, it's almost like you're trying to find that and someone else and then fix it. So like then I was worried like, oh my God, am I only interested in women because I want to like fix what happened in my last like in a psychological level.
Sure.
So then I tried with men and then I was like, no, I think I'm actually just like gay right now. Like I think I'm really like girls only right now, today. I don't know. But yeah, I went on dates with men.
And how are they?
The same. It's like, oh my God, you guys have not changed. I thought that like as we grow up, like the guys will change. No,
No,
because
no.
I haven't dated men in like 2 years now. It was like he didn't. I went on this one date and he didn't ask me a single question. Like it was all about him, and I was like, "Are you enjoying?" Like he loved me. He literally was in love with me. When I told him I had to leave, and I made up an excuse for why I had to leave, he asked for 20 more minutes. Like he was like, 20 more minutes. And I was
You're like,
like,
I'll charge you by the doll by
I was
the
like
minute.
interviewing. Yeah, I was his therapist. I just kept being like, no way, no way. He didn't even know. I don't even know if he knew my name. I mean that.
He
Like he
like
can't even find my I can talk about it as much as I want because I don't think he knows my name. I don't know.
did you match on a dating app?
Yes, that one was a dating app. But I knew anytime I'm like actually going out with someone, we know like a bunch of the same people,
Mm-hmm.
so it doesn't feel like a dating app. But yeah, that one was a dating app. Can you tell? You
Okay,
sucked.
I want to know what's the most unexpected DM you've ever gotten from a video, or just in general, posting on social media.
I've gotten like DMs from like celebrities that I was like, what? Okay. I don't know. Like, what do you mean? Like, specifically, what do you
Like just any unexpected DM that you open and you're like, what the fuck?
Hmm.
What celebrities are DMing you?
I can't tell you. Can I
No?
tell you one?
Yeah, of
But you have to
course.
bleep it.
Okay. Do you know something so funny? I know someone that fucked him.
No way.
Yes, dude.
What?
Yeah, she's a makeup artist that I've worked with multiple
Like
times.
recently?
Um, I would say it was about a year ago. She had just like left her previous relationship and was like, I'm just fucking around and having fun. And she was hooking up with him.
Can I tell you something that will like make this full circle?
Yeah, please
That
do.
is why me and Brooke didn't do the podcast because of him. Like we were It's so random. I know. Yeah.
You guys are way too hot for him. That's
No, we weren't
crazy.
fighting over him. It was just like different. Like it was like I'll tell you. He was nice. We didn't. I never hooked up with him.
He's old.
No, I feel bad. He's gonna see this. He watches everything.
No,
He was
he
nice
won't.
and he
He
was
won't see
funny. He was
this.
nice and funny. But
Oh, okay.
I'm saying this for PR reasons. Like,
Yeah. No, he was so nice and funny.
sorry.
Okay, you know what? If he's nice, that's all that matters. Whatever. You know what? I don't care
I
about his
just can't say
age.
anything on camera. Like, I
No,
can't.
I get it. His age aside, like
We weren't like never to
he's
like be in a relationship. It was like more just like fun. Like we were all
yeah.
hanging out, and
I love
then
that.
yeah,
Did he like take you shopping or anything?
he gave me a gift card to go shopping.
Hey, I'm
Worth
like,
it.
you know what? Worth it.
And he was funny, and I got to meet cool people because of him. So
And that was via DM.
yeah.
So
I know,
interesting.
so random.
Wow.
I don't even. Yeah, that was just like a fun like. It was honestly a positive. It was like fun. Like I had
Good.
just moved to LA. I was like 23. Like I was like a baby, and yeah, I got to like meet all these really cool people the second that I moved here from like going out with him. So
Wow.
random. Like
No,
I
I love
had that.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was around the same time that me and Brooke were gonna do the podcast. And I told her this last night, and she was like, "I never knew that's why." Like it was a full circle era right now. So.
I'm glad that you guys solved that.
Yeah, we like made up. I like Brooke.
Okay, so you used to do a segment, I don't know if you still do it, but when girls would message you their boyfriends and then you would like try to test them,
Yeah.
was there like a lot of bad ones where they would break up?
Yes, and I do think that there is like back to what I was saying at the beginning, like there is a dynamic of like I don't know if I trust people anymore. Like I have trust issues now.
No, that would ruin it for me too.
Yeah, like these people, they would be in the same profile picture together. And
These
I'm a
hoes ain't loyal.
literally, I'm a random girl. Like, by the way, like, I, d- it makes me mad that they were doing that. Like,
That just shows how men are. They're only thinking with
and
their
like, what kind
penis.
of actual, like, a real girl would not, like, they're also stupid because what kind of, like, real girl would be, like, DMing a random guy with a girl in his profile picture? Like, that's not real, clearly. Like, that's how desperate men are. Like, that is
Yeah.
how desperate men are.
Okay, talk about For the Girls. What made you want to start a podcast?
Well, it was because I realized that I was bi, and then I wanted to, like, do long form content because again, I do like the character bits and I wanted to talk about my real life kind of. And I'm glad I did. But yeah, it opens up a new can of worms. Like I was kind of like selling in the beginning, I was like selling the idea that my relationship was awesome. And once you find out that you're gay, then your life is perfect and like everything's awesome. So yeah, now I'm grateful to have it. We are on hiatus because I switched management.
Okay.
And we're like selling it to a new studio, hopefully.
Oh, period.
Manifest that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love doing it because like I feel like people are like along the journey with me. I do everything on my own. Oh my
You
God.
edit yourself too?
Yeah, everything.
Bro.
I know. I'm like happy to have like a summer break right now. I'm like,
Yeah.
but it's fun to have a pod.
No, I think it's really hard for people to understand the amount of work that goes into a podcast behind the scenes because they just obviously see the episode, which is amazing, and they listen. But there's so much work.
I was like producing it, coming up with every video idea, finding my guest booking, coordinating with the guest, editing it, and then promoting it all myself.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was so insane.
Yeah, before we signed to Unwell, it was just me like constantly in people's DMs. I'm like, please
come on, yeah.
Please, I'll fly for 5 hours.
I should just start doing that, like going to them. There are some people that I really want to interview. Ken Urich.
Oh my God, I love her. She's so fucking funny.
Something about her, like on TikTok, it's so the color. It's like her skin with her hair. It really looks so good to me.
She's even
it's so aesthetic. Like too. I just love looking at her.
She's gorgeous.
So funny.
She's so funny. She is even funnier in person. Like when we hung out with her in Miami, I was like, dude, I was belly laughing the whole time.
I like love her. I love that she's like a little cartoon character.
She really is.
And like I'm not saying that to be like derogatory. I really like her a lot. Yeah, and I would love to have her on. Ken, please. Yeah, I've already asked her and she always says, oh my God, I want to do it. I want to do it. And then it hasn't worked out yet. Ugh. Because she's always in LA for like a day.
Yeah. So dream guest Ken, anyone else that you'd want on?
Yeah, I really like Barack Obama. That's never gonna happen. I like him.
I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. The absolute last person I thought would come out of your mouth.
I mean, I don't think that's realistic. I'm just saying if I could choose anyone, it'd be Barack Obama. I also like the 19 Kids and Counting. Do you know them? I know it's not. There's no through line between these people. I know.
Okay, so actually, what's funny is when I worked in the PICU, I would have a lot of FLDS families.
I'm obsessed with FLDS. People don't really know.
Yeah, no, I get because in Arizona,
I believe what they're saying. Like, I believe their things.
No, dude, it's literally crazy. Because in Arizona, it's very highly Mormon populated, and so there was a lot of FLDS families that had like ranches out there, and so they would literally come in with one of their 50 children because there was like 20 plus wives. And I literally thought it wasn't a thing. I thought it was something people made up. And then when they all walked in that same dress with the braided hair and the poof, like they all look the same, like that Netflix documentary.
Yes,
did you watch
obsessed. That? Which one? Happy, Shiny? I've watched everything.
What's it called? What's the 3-part series called of the FLDS?
How he off the top of his head?
Because he
born you like it? I was like, you're just like
no, he served a mission. He's born and raised in Mormon. Yeah, his dad was a bishop.
I'm obsessed with Mormons.
Yeah, keep sweet, pray, and obey. Yes. That's what it is. Oh my God. I'm telling you, those were the families I took care of.
I want to interview. That is who I want on my podcast.
Dude, but they won't talk about it.
No, I know. Like, so I don't want to get canceled.
They don't.
I don't want to like perpetuate their stuff because they believe what they're saying.
Well, they believe it, and they also don't think that some of the things that they do is wrong.
It's so sad the way people grow up really affects them. I was in therapy, by the way. Complete detour. I had so much caffeine this morning.
No, I love it.
I was in therapy yesterday, and my therapist said, you have the exact same symptoms that people that grew up in like a cult experience.
Why?
I didn't grow up in a cult. I don't have any religious trauma. She was just saying like it's interesting you have the same symptoms.
Like what kind of symptoms would those be, if you don't mind sharing?
Anytime, like I always am just like, is what I did good or bad? Good or bad? Am I good? Am I bad? Like, could I have helped this person more? Could I have done this for like this old friend? Or like, could I have, like, I feel like the weight of the world is like on my shoulders sometimes.
You care a lot.
No, I'm not even saying that to like, but I don't know what to do. Like, I'm like, I need to interview you because I need help. Like, how do we get out of this like cult mindset? I don't know.
So dead.
But yeah, I love the 19 Kids because they like grew up, and I like some of this. Are you familiar with like the Duggar family? Some of the sisters, like, one sister in particular, I mean, no, not Ginger. Jill has like gone against her family.
Oh
I think
yeah,
that's so iconic. I'm like,
I think it's
yes.
incredible, and I also think that it's amazing that she's realized as she's gotten older and had real life experience how wrong it is what she experienced
Yeah,
and
and you
like
can
what they
tell that
went through.
she's still the black sheep. And I'm like, these people just don't know yet. Like, they might not even know in this lifetime that what she's saying is just the truth. Like, their family exploited them. I'm so sorry.
Do you know who I want to interview?
Who?
John from John and Kate plus 8.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God, yeah, because there's drama between Kate and
Dude,
like.
he literally went on TikTok the other day. He goes, so I just went on my ex-wife's account and she blocked me on everything.
Wait, but okay, I will say it's hard for me to like believe a man if the things
Did
that.
you watch that show?
Yes.
I watched every episode of that show, and I'm telling you,
Was she like.
here's the thing
I was
though.
like 9 when I was watching it.
Okay, but here's the thing. That's my the telltale sign when the children are choosing
Yeah, you're
to
right.
be with him,
You're right.
especially as like their oldest or are getting, I think they're in college or have just graduated, but when they want to be with him, just the way that she like verbally abuse him on camera. The way she spoke to
Ugh,
him, I was like, I would be disgusted with myself if I spoke to my husband like that.
it is so hard when you go through like a parent thing, like when one of your parents, it's just so,
Yeah.
oh my
No,
God, what do you do
totally.
with that? Ugh.
Yeah.
I
So
feel bad
why
for those kids.
Barack?
Okay, the real reason I love Michelle Obama. I have a crush on him, but I like Michelle Obama. So I'm like, Michelle, I would love to have you as well.
I
And you
think
know
they're
who else?
both iconic.
Amy Poehler. Obsessed with Amy
Her
Poehler.
new
Her
podcast is
podcast is so
so
good.
fucking
And I
funny.
just read her books. I'm like obsessed with Amy Poehler right
Dude,
now.
did you fucking watch the clip of with the Jonas Brothers and she's like, I think I could sing.
And she like harmonizes
Oh my
with them.
God,
It's so
I
cute.
love her.
I love her, and she really inspires me. Like, I love women that make it in comedy. I don't want to be a comedian, but like, I like being a silly girl, and like,
Yeah.
I'm so impressed by her career, and she really
Yes.
inspires me. Amy, I love you. Please come on my podcast one day.
Her
Maybe when I
Tina
have a production company.
Tina
Tina
Fey,
Fey, yes.
also
They're
obsessed with
so
her.
funny. That one movie that they made, the Baby Mama
Oh
movie,
my
is
God.
so funny. I know. And when she pees in the sink,
When
I
she's
love
like, can I
that.
just spray some Pam down there?
I love Amy and Tina. They're so funny.
Oh my God. Yeah, I could see you like on SNL.
I don't think I want to do that. I'm in
No.
acting classes right now, and
Talk to me about
you
that.
have to lose your ego so much. Like, it's so hard to do that.
I know a friend that's in acting classes and she was like, it is the most raw, vulnerable thing I've ever done.
1 week, I'm crying about my dad, like in front of a bunch of people. You're just crying about something so vulnerable. And like the next week, I'm an elephant, like on the floor. It's so embarrassing. But really, that is why I'm grateful to have gone through that breakup, because I felt like the world was ending when we broke up. So I was like, I'm just going to do everything I've ever wanted
Yeah.
to secretly do.
Yeah.
And now that I've done acting classes, I really feel like I can do anything because of how humiliating it is. Like, you have to be okay with being humiliated. And it's like fun.
What's like your goal? What's your goal with acting classes? What's your goal with your career? Like, what do you
I want to
envision
act.
yourself
I
doing?
want to act for
Okay.
sure. That's why I love Amy Poehler. I'm like, I would love to be like a character.
That's why I said SNL.
I don't know about the like improv. I don't know. But I love improv though.
No, I mean,
I just don't know if I could.
some of it is, but I feel like a lot of it's scripted, but I feel like you would do so good in that setting. Or like
Something like
a
that. I would
fun
love.
little like sitcom, like
Yeah.
almost like New Girl. Like I could
Yes,
see you
I
in something
love
like
like
that.
things like that. And I think it is so healing to like like when I was a kid, I was like a
Yeah.
theater kid.
Yeah.
And I was like always doing things like that and making my friends do like little plays with me.
Mm-hmm.
So being creative, like in acting and like wanting to get into acting has been so healing for me, because I'm like, oh my God, this is so fucking fun. Like, I love it.
No, I
It
can
like
see you
lights me
doing
up.
it.
Like, I love doing it.
Have you done any auditions yet?
No, I just signed to an agent. I just signed to WME. So,
Period.
so hopefully soon.
How
I've
do you
signed my
even?
tapes.
I don't even know anything about that world. Like, does your management reach out and you do that, or?
Well, I had to leave my management in order to do it. I had to like do a whole switch up. That's why
Oh,
like I'm on hiatus right now. So
fun.
everything is like shifting around. But honestly, my hairdresser like got me in contact
Oh,
with
period.
them. And
Nice.
he does one of their hair, and I'm so happy. I'm so grateful to my hairdresser and like my new agents and everything. It's awesome.
You know what? Hairdressers really are the people to know
He
because I,
has helped me so much
dude,
throughout my
and in
career.
LA, like it's such a small world here. Like I'll never forget the day that I got an Instagram notification from Hillary Duff
What?
that she had followed me, and I literally messaged her immediately and I said, I'm just letting you know right now, like and I don't ever do this because I'm like, at cool. Not with Hillary.
No,
I said, you are
hell no.
everything to me.
She
I
is
said,
everything.
Lizzie McGuire raised me, Cadet Kelly, Lizzie McGuire movie, like, don't even get me started, everything. And so I DM'd her and I was like, yeah, I love you and like admire you so much, whatever. I literally responded like, why are you following me? Like, for what
So mean.
fucking reason? And she literally responded and was like, my hairdresser is obsessed with you and told me, like, you have to follow this mom. She's so funny. You'll love her content. And she followed me on Instagram right then and there because of her hairdresser.
No, truly, they are like angels on this earth. He
Yes.
helps me so. He does like Lindsay and like Paris Hilton and all of these crazy people. And I went to his house last night to go to the hair event. It was my first time going to his house. Like we broke the fourth wall of like a hairdresser,
Mm-hmm.
and he had a picture of me on his fridge. And I was like,
Stop.
okay, it's like mutual. Like we love each other. And he truly like he is like the second hairstylist I had when I came to LA, and he's been with me for years. So it's like he knows me so well, and every time I'm there, it's like every 3 months or something. And like there's a new thing going on in my life, and he always is like such a grounding presence for me, and being like, remember how you got through this thing, like the Brooke thing, like you got through it and now you guys are fine. And so to go through this drama, he's been so healing for me. He's like, you're gonna be fine. He's like
Oh,
my
I love that.
therapist in a chair.
That's
I love
amazing.
him.
Well, I really appreciate you being here. We end our segment with a little rapid fire. Are you good with that?
Yes, obviously.
Okay, let's do it. Go to get ready hype song.
Seven Rings by or Sports Car by Tate.
Oh, anything Tate. You know, she performed at our little Valentine's Day thing we did with Unwell here in LA, and I got to like casually go hang out in her dressing room.
What?
I know. Nicest human.
Her songs are she's like my new Britney Spears. I love her.
She's so down to earth, so quiet, lovely. But she was kind of like getting over a cold. So she did a full acoustic set of like 5 songs with just her and her guitarist. The talent of that girl. Even like, I know everyone talks about because she started dancing and like everyone knows
She's
her
like a
as
theater
like
kid,
an incredibly multi-talented dancer singer. But like seeing her just sit on a stool and sing live with an
sometimes you
acoustic
forget that
guitar,
these people can like sing. Like they're
the
actual
talent,
singers.
dude.
That would be so hot if I could sing. Damn it.
Oh, I know. I think about that all the time. I'm
I'm
like,
like
if
pissed.
I had another talent, like if I could play an instrument, I would be untouchable.
Yeah, that is so hot.
Dream girls trip destination.
Why am I like thinking Nashville right now? I've lived in Nashville for I'm trying to think like what's
I've
a good
never
one?
been.
You've never been to Nashville?
No.
You would love it. It's like fun for like it's like campy. Like you're on Broadway and you're like with a bunch of cowboys.
Okay.
That is my type of guy, unfortunately, cowboy.
Really?
Yes. I don't want to talk about it. Why do you think I'm gay right now?
Like,
like
right now.
I'm always gay. I'm just saying
Like the big Western belt cowboy?
yes.
Did
Like
you
Farmer Wants a Wife.
wait? Are you watching Hunting Wives?
Yes, yes, but I had to stop. I don't like blood and stuff like that. I don't really like that the girl is like hooking up with like men too. I'm like, dude, just choose. I don't know.
Yeah.
I really want like a lesbian storyline right now.
Okay.
So.
Got it.
But I stopped watching it because it got too drama for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love like the blood gut mystery. Well, that's probably the nursing.
No, I don't like that.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So sorry. First celebrity crush.
Nat from Naked Brothers fan. I think
Wait,
it's Billie Eilish's boyfriend right now.
actually, I have a good question. What's your current female and male celebrity crush?
Oh my God. Female, the girl from The L Word. I don't know if you know that show. She's like this really hot. Okay, I'll find someone adjacent to her. Maybe like a Billie Eilish kind of girl.
Oh, I love Billie. She's
like
so fucking
that.
gorgeous.
Oh my God. I can't. I'm in love with her. And then guy, I don't even have one. I can't even think. Like Farmer Wants a Wife vibe though. Or like Jake Gyllenhaal. No, Andy Samberg. I love Andy Samberg. That's who I love.
So you
So I
like
have a
you
range.
like funny guys.
Oh my God, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I like a silly guy that can be like I always joke, I like mischievous like men that are like
Most random thing in your bag.
the real answer, like mushrooms on accident. Because I don't I swear I'm not like a drug addict. I don't know.
There's worse things than mushrooms.
Yeah, I think that might be in my bag. I don't know.
Okay, love that for you. Best compliment you've recently received.
That it's sweet that I was telling a story about how I fall for sales pitches a lot. Like the AT&T guy like came to my door and like got me to switch my internet 2 days ago. And I was telling the story in like a derogatory way towards myself, how I like fall for things like that. And then my best friend like reframed it. She was like, "That is actually the sweetest thing ever. Like you should like that about yourself."
Because
And that like reframed it in my
you
mind.
probably made his whole week.
Yeah,
He's like,
like no one
"I got
else
a
would do that. I
sale."
was like, okay, dude, whatever.
I
He gave
love
me
it.
a Visa gift card, $200 Visa. That's how I knew like the sales pitch wasn't good. If you have to like bribe with gift cards, I'm like,
You have to like pay me
maybe
off to
don't do that.
switch to
Yeah,
AT&T.
like he literally paid me $200. So
Well, hopefully you
I'm
went
a
out
nice person.
on
So.
that. Yeah. No, no, no. Okay, well, I really appreciate you being here. This was so fun, and
Yeah,
I
this was
think
fun.
you're so funny to watch, but you're a genuinely good person.
Oh
Like I
my God,
can
thank
get
you.
that vibe from you. So,
I really loved being here. This is like therapy. You guys are like so nice.
where can people find you and watch you?
Just Becca more on TikTok and Instagram, and my podcast for the girls. But we
Period.
are like on hiatus, so
And
just go
maybe
back and watch the old episodes
and maybe the star of a upcoming show in the
of
next
SNL.
year or
Yep,
so, because she's in
Saturday
acting
night.
classes, acting like an elephant on the ground.
Literally.
All right, cheers, guys.